Larry, everybody to my love, you know what it is. The motherfucking hammer smoke.
RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random.
Much love, Peach. Thank you.
Gordon! Yeah! Morning time, vibes, you heard?
Gotcha.
We are fucking mad. We are fucking massive.
RaNdoM. Noun.
dancing in the Europa. What we tell them? What we tell them? They wouldn't believe. Guess what? Sorry, we had to piss in their paella, huh? Did we just piss in their paella? Bro talking about, hey, you ready to cash out your bet? And we ain't cashing out of nothing. Scared money don't make money, what I told him, Peach. Scared money don't make money. And just like West Ham, gambling nuts are massive. I'm letting them hang all the way to the final. That's when we cash out and get that big Billy bag, you heard? And then when I jump, we buy all white clothes. I'ma wear them in the winter like an asshole. All white winter clothes. Yeah, switching it up for the summer I missed. Yo, listen, we are fucking massive. You already know what it is. Who we got next? Leon? Bunch of jabroons. We gonna whoop them up. Barcelona. Listen, whoever. Frankfurt, whoever. I don't give a shit. German teams, Spanish teams. Any teams. Anybody can get it. We going on a European pack smoking tour. It's a discount. 50% off. We blazing everything. Keep the lighters on deck, on standby, you heard? Cause man, if you hear me coughing, just know I ain't got corona. I'm just smoking massive European packs, you heard? We putting them all in spliffs, Rizzlers, whatever, how you do, you know what we do, baby. Yo, Pizzarelli, send my love to everybody. I'm fucking buzzing right now. Everybody, Uncle Kieran, Uncle Wally, Actors, Bex, Twin, happy because bro said I left out the thing and she was hot with me. Sorry, boo, you know you one of the queens of West Ham. That was disrespectful of me. I can't believe I did that. I'm a bastard. Who else? Mr. Larry, everybody, send my love. You know what it is. The motherfucking hammer, smoking on that bucket, for me a pack, baby. P.S. Quit putting pineapples on pizza. What are you doing? Ben Rama, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Jerry Bowen, do-do. Yeah, yo. Ben Rama, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah, yo. Ben Rama, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Jerry Bowen, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, you already know what it is. You already know.
We are fucking massive.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Yeah, you already know what it is.
Everybody on the everybody on the hashtag sing your dialect. Declan, take it away.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
I play for our club, dog. Like, yo, real talk, man. Real talk. Man, them there can't play for our club, dog. How do you mean? Like, it's like, yo, it don't coincide and what's right. You get me? Real things, man. It don't coincide with what's right. Like, yo, if you got a man them up in the mix to like agree with what I just said, dog, you have this man.
Much love, Peach. Thank you.
Yeah, you already know who it is. You already know.
And you don't know when things go down.
Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the FrANkeL and Pete Show.
Yo, listen, brethren, listen. Yo, what happened to my next hat? Oh, I got my 2 hats on still. Hold up. No, that's the wrong way, isn't it? Oh, my bad, doc. There you go. Gotta get that there. So if I look this way, bops, DT38, look that way, England, don't know. Yo, I need like I could rock these things still, doc. I could rock these things still. Watch. And then I put like, hold up, my earphones are falling off still. And like, yo, run it up around the corner. See, I can't even put a hat on that. Imagine me getting dressed. Yo, you don't know. Like, yo, you can't cover up the DT38 thing, though. Still, you know, but I'll cover it up just for now. But no, that looks whack. Yo, let me just do that, yeah? Let me just hold the... Yo, let me just like hold 2 things. You can still see Dagenham East in it. Isn't that wicked? You got like West Ham with Dagenham East, dog. What? Dagenham East Working Man's Club, dog. Yo, that used to be my dad's like thing. Homeboy used to sing. Like, yo, Sam Cooke and Ring Rings, dog. Real talk, you're in for a show tonight. You are in for a show tonight, dog. We got people in the building. I gotta say what's up to the people in the building, real talk. I do, because that's what I do. Like, I ain't like, I'm one of them vibes where it's like, yo, I'm on a different vibe still. Do you know what I mean? I'm on a different vibe still, dog. Like, found some different things out today, dog. Real talk, like, found 2 different things out today, man. And it was messed up. Honest, like, you got Chill Peach tonight. Because Peach is done, like, one the splaff. Done got a pass. Like, I went to this past done pizza shop, dog. And it's like, my eyes are watering. Because, like, yo, it's hot and warm outside at the same time. Real things. Not hot and warm. No, cold and warm. But it's like, yo, I ain't even playing with you. Like, I went to this fast food pizza shop, and like, yo, they said open till 11, close up at 10. No, thank you. And I seen these gals dancing about, like, right across the street. And the place was called, what was it called, man? What was it called, dog? Marble Slab Creamery. Take your mind out of the gutter, dog. But I discovered 2 things yesterday. It was weird because I did this stupid video where I just was like mad at like certain people. Well, no, just one person. And that one person is not one of us. And yo, I heard 2 things, man. Now the man calling me certain things. Like, honestly, out of his mouth to like different people calling me certain things. I was like, you wanna like say my name? Keep my name out your mouth, doc. Keep my name out your mouth, doc. Because if I was there, I'd pull you up about it still. But it's like, it's not a regular subscriber. He does have a YouTube channel. He knows who he is, dog. He knows who he is. And I ain't gonna give him no fame. But like, man, like, talk two things. And I was like, you want to talk two things, dog? If I was right there, yo, say them things to me, dog. Say them things to me, dog. And probably after a few bevies, he would. Do you get where I'm going with this? Do you see who it is? I'm not saying no names because I ain't making nobody famous, dog. But it's like, yo, homeboy's a punk, dog. Homeboy's a punk, dog. But anyways, we get off of that. We go to West Ham against Arsenal. Excuse me. Martinelli, somebody to like fear. Yo, the goalkeeper I done said before, somebody to fear. Like, I ain't even worried about that. Like we talked the other night, I want to play our youngsters against like Arsenal. Hold on, I'm gonna get to the comments. It's like my mouse is messed up. It's like my mouse got like, I hate mice. Like, I don't hate them. I love animals. Don't get me wrong. I love animals. But like mice, they're just like creepy. And I can be creepy too. Like, trust me. I done left like 2 messages for like the man them and the gal them tonight. Like when I was just rolling around town. And it's like, yo, dude, these gal them like doing all like types of this and that, like outside, like marble slab creamery, dog. Take your mind out. They got a dog. But I was in the alleyway. So it's like, yo, who was the creep? I think it was me. I think I was the creep, dog. Like I was like just like biding my time to like the pizza pasta shop, like went for clothes. But it's like, yo, I went to the pizza pasta shop. I got chicken, what do they call it? Chicken tetrazzini. And I'll show you. Hold up 1 second, dog. Ah, shit. Yo, these earphones almost killed me just now, dog. What the fuck? These earphones just killed me right now. 1 second. Aw. No, you can't have that back on. How do you mean? Hold up. Ouch. Hold up. I gotta stop saying. I say ouch like habit. Yo. I say ouch like habit, like how I wanna bone Jessica Rabbit, dog. Straight up. Hold up. Microphone off of this thing. Hold up. Okay. Yo, I say ouch like habit still. I ain't even playing with y'all, man. Like I do. I say ouch like habit. It's weird. There's no reason. My father's coughing in the other room, dog. I hate when I hear my father coughing in the other room because it's like nobody should be coughing. Like, it's not nice. And I think he does that just to like Pete, shut the fuck up. Like, slow down, slow your roll. Like, I'm trying to sleep, stop talking. That's why I'm trying to talk quiet just now still. But it's like, yo, I saw you. These guys are dancing outside like the marble slab creamery, dog. But yo, I went into this like pizza pasta place, man. The man trying to say the thing's closed. No, it was not closed. It was not closed, not at all. They said they closed at 11. And I went in there at like, what, 10:15. Yo, before then I was checking my dad's brother, who's like in Canada right now, from Basingstoke, originally from East Ham, don't know. In the sound of the bowl bells, you don't know. Like him and my father and my father's brother, dog. Straight up, my father's brother don't like Canadian bacon, dog. Canadian bacon is the shit. Straight up, we got this thing like back bacon. I know y'all got greenback bacon. We got like back bacon. It's like premium bacon, but we go to a British grocers to like get them things live up. I ain't even playing with you. Live up. Yo, I said this on the last thing, and I'm saying it again. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Honestly, what are you gonna do? I'm saying them again, dog. If Saint Nick was a con and as small as a prawn, his name would be Dildo Sullivan, Dildo Sullivan, Dildo Sullivan all day long. If Saint Nick was a con and as small as a prawn, his name would be Dildo Sullivan, Dildo Sullivan, Dildo Sullivan, all day long. Comes easy to me, dog. It's like, yo, what, 2 seconds? The whole thing, like, took me 2 seconds, dog. Like, yo, I paint, what I say? I paint a picture like Picasso, um, Snuffleupagus, because I'm a figment of your imagination, like Ted Lasso. Did you get that? Like, think about that. That's some deep shit, right? Well, not really deep shit. Not at all. It was just like, took me 2 seconds to write. But it was like, yo, I paint a picture like Picasso, so like a work of art. You get what I'm saying? Like 100. You get what I'm saying? 100. And then it's like, yo, I'm Snuffleupagus, because Snuffleupagus don't exist, like, unless like Big Bird sees him. You get what I'm saying? Yo, he don't exist unless Big Bird sees him in the Sesame Street season. You know what I mean? Oscar the Grouch might say, ouch, like I don't want to. Yo, trust me, Frank gonna get done in the second leg. No, see, I was gonna say, I guarantee you, what I don't that don't rhyme with what I said before. So we'll go on to the next with lasso, whatever. Put you in the lasso. Yo, wicked new show. Out. What's it called? Outer Range. It's dope. I saw 2 UFO things, dog. I'll post them. I showed that, yo, I'm in this WhatsApp group, which is the best WhatsApp group in the world. Not mentioning no names because I don't want to put them on blast. But it's like, yo, they're more than family to me. You get what I'm saying? Read between the lines. And it's like, yo, I seen 2 UFO things last night, like real talk. I'm not even playing with you. Real talk. It was mad. And it was weird because I was like texting Wally earlier on. Like, yo, check this shit out. Then I heard jet engine. I'm like, nah. And then I seen lights. I'm like, I don't know UFO, dog. Like, yo, once you see like the blue and red lights, whatever it is, it's like, yo, it ain't no, it ain't no like UFO things. Like, it's like airplane things. And when I done seen UFO things, like they fly silent in the night. Like you can't even hear them. Dog. But this time, I was showing Wally 2 things. And then I was watching this like out of range, which is it's like Skinwalker Ranch, like on the same vibe. Honest to goodness, it's on the same vibe. It's like I think it's about Skinwalker Ranch. Like Skinwalker Ranch is a place where they have like paranormal activity and like UFO activity, like real things. And I'm watching that, and then like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I fell asleep, and then I woke up, my sleeping pattern is shit. And it's like, I went outside at 5, I think it was 5:15. I think, it was somewhere around there. And I went outside, and I just, look on my balcony, and then these 2, like, things in the sky. And they were too close to be airplanes. There was no stars in the sky, it was morning. And it was mad. Like, they were just sitting there, and started moving, and then sitting there, and then I had my camera up, so it was like, I was moving with it too, which kind of intensified it, but they were like sitting there, moving, sitting, moving, like, they weren't sitting ducks, they were like sitting, moving, sitting. It was mad. Big up Raz. Raz went to the Trucker Fest, whatever it was called today. Big up Raz. That is my G. Trust me. But it's like, yo, Lacazette would be a regret, right? You know what I'm saying? Lacazette would be a regret, like a bounce check. Because you know when you get a bounce check, it's like a regret because you put in all the work for like work and then you get a bounce check. No, thank you. So, yo, Lacazette would be a regret, like a bounce check. And if you got a rash forward yourself to a different planet, I like that one. That one's probably my favorite. Because I don't want to sound like Lacazette. No, thank you. There's so many like talented, like, listen, all you got to do is talk to James the Anvil. Real talk, homeboy should like replace Rob Newman. I'm not even playing. James the Anvil, who's in Vancouver now, big up, he had safe travels, went from Edmonton to Vancouver, so like in the middle, kind of to the west. But it's like he should be a Rob Newman. I don't care what nobody says that. That man is big plays. James the Anvil has his own YouTube channel. Subscribe to them things, that because homeboy puts 2 things down. No word of a lie. If you ain't subscribed, then you're a sucker. And if you ain't subscribed after I said that, then you're a stupid mother ducker. Word up. And if you ain't subscribed after I said you a stupid mother ducker, then you should eat it, mother tuckers. Yeah, I wouldn't know about mother tuckers, but mother tuckers is like some buffet, like chicken place, like. You know what I mean? Like they got it in Canada. J.A. knows what I mean, like James the Anvil, J.T.A. No, J.A. J.A. I like J.A. Like I call James the Anvil J.A. and I call Acid Joke A.J. You know what I'm saying? Big up Acid Joke. You know, China. How do you mean? Rude boy from time. Still, you know. But I like that, dog. Because Lacazette, who wants Lacazette? I don't want Lacazette. I want fresh new talent, dog. I want championship players, dog. Real things. I want, like Kieran made a good point the other night. Kieran was talking about how like under 23s is like miles below what is qualified to be in the Premier League. But like championship players, they already got that physical know-how about them. They have that that intensity about them, like whatchamacallit. They have the pace about them. They have that, like, you know what I mean? Just like they have that physicality. You know what I mean? When you run a man down, don't let him have any time on the ball type things. Championship players have that, dog. Real things. They do have that. So it's like, against Arsenal, I wouldn't mind seeing some of the under 23s play in that match. I wouldn't. But like next season, how many of those under 23s are gonna be in like first team things? Unless Moyes, like, I don't know, has some like, we got this thing here called Miracle Grow, and like you put that on like plants and thing, and like the plants just grow. Real things, like the plants grow. Like I'm talking like any plant you got, you put Miracle Grow on it, whew, like it's like Jack and the Beanstalk things, like real talk. So it's like if he could run those things, all right. But that's a tall order. That's a tall order. You got Carvalho from Fulham ready to run. You got Joe Worrell ready to run. You got that Kn0 ready to run. Like, yo, it's all dope bringing like these young like foreign players like into the fold of what we're doing, but how many can hit the ground running? Now, some may take a bit of time. Bowen took a bit of time, but look at him now. Every time Bowen got the ball against Frankfurt, homeboy looked like he was going to score a goal. Real things. He did. Now, you bring up his brethren from HoW, who's King Lewis Potter, like KLP. I like that. I just made that up. Okay, well, I didn't make it up because that's his initials. So, like, anagram for King Lewis Potter. But you bring Kn0 Potter like into the squad, fire. You bring like Carvalho into the squad, fire. Like, honest to goodness, you bring Joe Worrell into the squad, fire. Like, I think Joe Worrell would put 2 things down, dog. Honestly, like, collect a car. Like, I respect the man for his skill in that and like what he does and thing, but like, yo, how well like do we know how he's gonna succeed in the Premier League? And what I was saying tonight, that boy from Arsenal who's like on loan, I don't know where. I think Germany maybe. I don't know. I want to call him Mazel Tov. His name's not Mazel Tov, but I want to call him Mazel Tov. It's like Mazda de Nova, or I don't know. But he's live. He's live. He has skills. He has skills, man. He definitely has skills. So it's like, apparently he's the best Greek defender, like, just now. And he's big, he's burly, and he can play, like, defense, and he can play midfield, I think, dog. and he's only 21 quid. So it's like, yo, I take a punt on him. Because I think Greece had like the best defense in the Euros from I forget, it wasn't 1996, was it? It was 2000 or something. Because 1996, I don't remember them things. It was like 2000 and I don't know if because the Euros were 1996. So 1997, 1998. Is that when they had the World Cup in like America? So that wasn't it. It would have been 99, 2000. It might have been the 2000 World Cup. But 2000 World Cup, that sounds like Seoul, doesn't it? Like it was in that Asian area, I think. Like real talk. So this would have been so 2002. I think it was 2004, maybe. I think it was 2004. Real talk. But like, yo, honestly, we could do with him. But how do we know he's proven? We don't. But you got to take a punt sometimes. Like Nunes. Would any of y'all take a punt on Nunes? I would. I would. I'm glad we didn't like show more interest in that Nazari or whatever his name is. Not the boy from Arsenal, Nazari. This guy's like a Nazari. Like you got Dembele and then you got Dembele. This guy's like an Dembele with an Azari instead. So he's like an Azari. And it's like spelled with a Y still. But who do he play for? Like Sevilla or like no, I say Sevilla. So I take that back. Sevilla, not Sevilla. But it's like he played either for Sevilla or Lyon. I think it was Sevilla still. But he didn't like prove nothing to me. I didn't think he was that dope. Like, no. Rafinha, I'd like to sign him. Why am I getting onto signings? I don't know. This is a show where, like, honestly, I don't write nothing down. Except for, yo, the two things that I wrote about the Ryan things, I wrote them down. Like, if Saint Nick was a con and as small as a prawn, his name would be Dildo Sullivan all day long. You get what I'm saying? I wrote that down. Then I paint picture like Picasso. I'm Snuffleupagus because I'm a figment of your imagination like Ted Lasso. I wrote that down. And then I wrote, Lacazette would be a... What? Lacazette would be a regret, like a bounce check. And if you got a rash for yourself to a different planet, I don't want you at our club. If we got to pay $80 million for you, you could just piss off. If we get him on loan, I'm happy. Because I think we're going to get like a tune out of him, honestly. I do. I really do. I do think more to get a tune out of him, but like, not like, is that who'd I say? No, not like, is that Rashford. I think more you would get a tune out of Rashford, but I don't want to see us pay like so much money. And there was like a thing that came out today saying that like GSB is gonna fund more to like signings in the summer. We'll see. Really? We'll see. Like, is that gonna go on? We'll see. I hope they do. You know what's gonna happen though? Like, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to tempt fate. I was thinking about Rice 23 and then when the owners leave the club and saw Rice and thing, and I don't even want to like go into that. But like, they have to spend this summer because this summer has to be the biggest summer like in our history. Is my mic on? If my mic's not on, I'm gonna trip. No, it's on. Go. So now I checked that my mic's on. Now I talked a whole bunch of shit. I'll talk more shit, trust me. And yeah. Oh, there's so much on my mind. My world's crazy right now, dog. Arsenal. I honestly, listen, I respect Troops. You get me? I respect Troops, dog. Like, he does a good thing. He puts in a good shift. But I want to see him just, like, pissed off. at how West Ham done did Arsenal in at Stratford, dog. London Stadium things, dog. Like, yo, we got Big L there, dog. If you don't know who Big L is, dog, then I ain't saying nothing else. Because I'm calling him Big L. If y'all don't know who Big L is, dog, then be scared and be aware. Because homeboy is in the building. And, yo, he's going to be at the match down there. And I saw you, dog. Yo, we're going to put 2 things down against Arsenal. I ain't even scared. I want Moise to play the youngsters, dog. Like, me and Big A, so you got Big L and Big A. Me and Big A, earlier, we're talking about this, like, earlier on, dog. And it's like, yo, play the youngsters. Like, give them a go. Give some of our, like, important players a rest. Because we have the biggest game of our lifetime coming up. And it ain't over. Raz, like, me and Raz are talking about it. And Raz done said, 1975, we lost, like, what, 2-1 at home? And then DuN beat them 3-1. History's going to repeat itself, Doc. We're getting into that Europa League final, Doc. We're getting into the Champions League next season, Doc. I can hear the tune in my head. So West Ham United, don't F it up, Doc. And they won't. They won't. Because Moyes was vexed when he had his post-match thing and he was talking about final third things. He was mad. And it was like, yo, I don't want to repeat myself, but you had 3 players that could have scored. Ben Rama, Bowen, and Suchet. And Rice, if Antonio didn't get it before him. But it's like, yo, we got big plays running. No business, no care. You couldn't tell me different. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Now, I gotta go to the people, because, like, they make this all happen. I don't. They do. I don't. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But I ain't on some yes men things, Doc. I ain't on some none of them things. I respect them to respect them because I respect them and they love West Ham United. You know what I mean? I ain't respecting them just because, like, they're watching the show like other men do. 404, not found. You know who you are, dog. And I just found that out the other day, dog. Because, you can only get that 404 not found thing if, like, you have access to the StreamYard network. And there was only 3 people at that time who had access to the West Ham RaNdoM StreamYard link, dog. And, like, I recorded a stupid video the other night. I was vexed. I was talking about, like, certain men. And, like, yo, that certain man never want to be on his show. He's never going to be on my show. Trust me. That's 100. And it's like, yo, I'm showing you. I deleted it. Like, I woke up and felt sick to my stomach. So I was like, that's not me. And I've done said this before. But it's like I'm showing you. When I deleted it, what came up? 404, not found. So it's like, what they call it? Like, what they call it? Brethren, why am I going like dumb? Process of elimination, right? Process of elimination. Now, there's 3 people that had access to that channel, yeah? I was one of them. My brethren, who runs this whole thing, I'm just like a passenger. He didn't run that because he don't even watch YouTube. So it's like he's out of the equation. I'm out of the equation. There's only one man left. And it was pretty disappointing because man wanted to point fingers. And when, like, that 404 thing came up, it was like a tidal wave. I was like, oh my days. Like, I got played. I like that. Oh my days. I got played. Yo, it was mad. It was mad, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going off. Anyways, comments in the building. Richard Cox knows what I'm talking about, though. Still. And I've seen him in the chat. He knows what I'm talking about. Real talk, man. And if there's certain other people in the chat, they know what I'm talking about, dog. Yo, let's go. So we got Hammerhead saying, good morning to everybody, as he always does. How do you mean? I was saying hold up, because I was like, yo, it was like, yo, I scheduled it for like certain time, and then I had to like reschedule it because certain things came up. Life gets in the way, but hey, that's okay. You know what I mean? Let's pray that we're here for another day. Hold on, what? What's Simon saying? The DuN show. You don't know. DuN knows that, but it's only the DuN show when Rise is rocking with me still. Straight up. It's only the DuN show when Rise, and Rise held it down the other day. God bless him. Because my phone was bananas, as well as like clementines and like pomegranates. My phone was pomegranates, clementines, and bananas, dog. Like, it was acting up. And like, he held it down, and then he got like, what do I want to call the boy there? Fat Boy. He got Fat Boy upon the mix still. He came through, dropped two things, and it's like, yo, they held it down. They held it down, man. They held it down, man. And it was all positive, and I love that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And they held it down, man. So big up the man. Raz was at the, whatchamacallit today, the trucker convention, the trucker festival, or whatever. He has a brethren that, like, just drive, like in Peterborough, because homeboy lives in Peterborough. He has a brethren that just drives all in and around Peterborough in his truck, like. And, like, Raz is always there, like, bop, 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 bop. Trust me, big up Raz. Raz is a G. Raz is a legend. That's my homeboy, man. Hammerhead is saying RaNdoM. It is random though, isn't it? Like, real talk. That's why me and me and it's like wrong grammar. That's why FrANkeL and I named it RaNdoM. Yo, there's a hint to what I was talking about before. Catch on. Yo, catch up. Don't relish my mustard. I'm just saying. But yo, watch this. James the Anvil's in the building. Oh, from the Anvil. Sorry, I missed your first one. Good evening from Vancouver. 1010 recommended everyone goes. Vancouver 1010 what's Vancouver 1010? Oh, Vancouver, just 10 out of 10. Whereabouts in Vancouver you at, dog? Whereabouts you at? Because I've been to Vancouver before, and like I was in Victoria Island, and then I went to, where was it, dog? Where was it? It was nice, man. It was nice. It was like it was like beautiful area. Victoria Island, and then we were in like Vancouver City, and I was young at the time, and there were these like hookers like walking down up and down the street and thing, and I'm like, Mom, because I was walking with my mom, like, I don't know, we went out to get like some late night snacks and thing, and like, yo, walking to, let's say, Burger King, whatever it was, and I'm like, all these ladies are dressed up so nice, and like, my mom's like, I didn't know they were like, what they call them? Ladies of the night. I didn't know that. I just thought they were all going to a bar, like going to the Palais. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that. And it's like, yeah, never forget that. But no, there's this place in Vancouver. It was an Australian lady that my mom knew who lived in East London, like, before my mother and father immigrated to Canada. And yo, where was it? It was a beautiful place. Like, James the Anvil, help me out. It was a beautiful place in Vancouver. Like, and they had like kind of like Botanical Gardens up there. It was beautiful. It was lovely, man. Caledonia? No. It was something like that. Something like that. Something like that. But it was lovely. It was gorgeous, man. I loved that area. James the Anvil saying, hold on. Tried to find the West Ham supporters group, but it was closed. In Vancouver, I'm assuming, and I shouldn't assume, because that's making an ass out of me and you, so I shouldn't assume. I'm saying, hopefully, that was like the West Ham United supporters group that you were trying to find. Word up. Hammerhead is high from the Anvil, 100. Hammerhead, the Anvil, good people, dog. Is everything working? yeah, these ways, what didn't do any scouting this weekend. Man's been on vacation and that. Yo, enjoy yourself. Kick your feet up. Like, yo, James the Anvil, you're the only, like, brethren I know that lives in Canada, yeah? Do you watch BB Can, like Big Brother Canada? Because I'm addicted, doc. Like, I used to watch the UK, like, Big Brother with that Melissa and that on it. I loved it. I loved it. But, yo, this BB Can thing, like, if you ain't, like, look it up and watch the things. You get addicted. It is dope. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Kind of like Marmite. You know what I mean? It's not Vegemite. Because, like, Vegemite, certain men's they'll be like, oh, I don't mind Vegemite. Excuse me. Another man will be like, oh, I don't mind Vegemite. Marmite, you either love it or you hate it. Real talk. I love it. And I love BB Can. But it's really called Big Brother Canada. I talked about that last night, so why am I talking about it again? So you can't hear me? Hold on. Peach, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Can you hear me now? I just put my mic up still. Can you hear me now? I hope so. Can hear you now. Okay, good. So that's too loud, so I'll put it back down. 2 hats, yeah. 2 hats. I got DT38 and I got England. Don't know. There you go. 3 lions and DT38. I'm messing up the 3 lion thing though, dog. I can't. There you go. That's perfect. Go like that, and then go like that. Big up Richard Cox, because like Richard Cox, Sarah Cox, and Jake Cox done sent me the DT38 cap. So much respect. Much. Mucho respect though. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my eyes are watering. I put cream on my face and thing. Cause like I got eczema and things, so I put cream on my face and thing, and like yo, my eyes are watering, dog. I'm playing with you. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to move my mouse, but my mouse ain't working. I can't see it, but now I can. Kinda. Yes, I got it. Hold up. No, I don't. See, it like goes and then it goes away. I'm trying to move it on my hand, but that don't work. Hold on. No, that don't work, dog. Hold up. Hold on. Hammerhead is saying, oh wait, 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Somewhere in this hip hop world community, they say 3 is a magic number. Deficit on me. Don't know. Richard Cox is saying hello to me. I'm saying hello to Richie Rich. I call him Richie Rich in the live chat. So if you ever see me say like, "What up, Richie Rich?" Like squad and Richie Rich, big up Richie Rich. That's Richard Cox, 100% all day long. James the Anvil is saying hello to Richard. Morning, Richard. And Richard hopes you're doing well in Vancouver. You better be. Good thanks. I spent the day working around town, Vancouver, and the waterfront. Waterfront's beautiful down there. Like, yo, you got restaurants in Vancouver, like, on the waterfront. I'm not playing with you. It's live. Like, it is live. It's beautiful. Like, what a place to travel to in Canada, man. But you get people, like, coming over from England, and one person might be going to Toronto Airport. The next person might be going to, like, Montreal Airport. The next person might be going to, like, Vancouver Airport. And you get like, these people, when you're going to Toronto Airport, they'll be like, yo, check my friend in, like, Vancouver. They don't know there's, like, another 5-hour flight time. They just think everything's close together. And Canada is large, dog. James knows. Canada is large, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. Yo, Ann was saying he's good. He spent the day walking around downtown Vancouver and the waterfront. Yeah, done said that. And then hold up. Marbles. I know. But Brethren, it was creepy because like before I could go get my pasta at the pizza pasta shop, which they closed early, which was unacceptable, dog. I got in there like swimwear still, but they said they're open till like 11 o'clock. I went in there like 10:15, and they're trying to say, "Oh, we're closed." I'm like, "Nah, you're not. You ain't closed, dog. I know you're open. Like it says 11 on your sign outside." And then homeboy acted like some stupid dummy, like rummy dummy dunny, and then like checked the like sign outside. Oh yeah, I guess we are. And then Brethren, I brought up like I know the man that runs the place. Like he runs all the places, like in Canada, dog. And it's like I brought up the man them's name that runs the place. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna like put him under the bus, throw him under the bus the thing just now. But I was like, yo, how's so and so? He's like, oh yeah, he's good. All of a sudden, they're open again. All of a sudden, I get like what I wanted with as many toppings as I wanted on. Extra this, extra that, pizza, not to pay nothing, dog. I'm showing you. I've had a good like thing of fortune that way still. Cause like I went to the DuN grocery store the other day. I bought what was it? I bought ciders and they cost me like $20 and no $22.35. So I paid the man them $20 and then I said like cash and I was like, yo, I'll pay you the $2.35 on debit. Paying the $2.35 on debit, homeboy gives me back $20. I'm like, all right. I just ran, dog. I'm like, yes, thank you, please. Okay, I'm gone. Then I went to one of my pops today, and I was in line before my pops. My pops didn't have nothing like heavy to lift, like, and he had a cart, so it was all good. But I got like ciders to like, what was it? It was like $33, doc. And I said, here's $25, and then I give you like the $8, like, on debit. I give him the $8 on debit, doc. Homeboy gives me back $25. I'm like, what? I'm like, Dad, I gotta go. And I just like went right down to the parking lot. Like, Joe, it's mad. So, and then at the hotel where my brother's, well, my brother, I don't have a brother, but where my father's brother's staying, yo, they're trying to charge like $7 for like a small thing of Rice Krispies, dog. And it's like, I ain't having that. And it's like, pocketed one thing still. But it's like, so my father's brother's like, yo, can you get me some like Kit Kat, like whatchamacallit, some dark chocolate Kit Kat? I'm like, sure. Get the Kit Kat. Ask her to put it on debit and like some cash. She's like, oh, we can't do that, just like debit. I'm like, all right. So like, I'm like, okay, I'll pay cash. And then she gave me the change of what I was gonna pay on debit, and then she took the cash and basically instead of paying $4.25 or $4.53, instead of paying $4.53 for like the dark chocolate Kit Kat, I paid $1. I don't know. I was saying like to my people and to my friends there that I need to buy a lottery ticket. It's just weird. It seems like everybody's throwing me cash right now. And I was like, yep, thank you, yep, thank you, yep, thank you. Like, I ain't gonna turn it down. How you mean, man? Okay. Marble slab is double. So what? You have marble slab in Edmonton, dog? Because it's a Canadian thing, so you must do. You must do, man. You must do that. Marble slab is like Baskin and Robbins 2.0. How do you mean, man? Real talk. I ain't even playing with you, man. Daz is in the building. Yes, Dazza. Daz is in the building. Big up Dazza. Yo, Daz is like doing through clad and blue West Ham like to leave his eyes, man. And yo, I think he lives in Thailand. I think he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Because I know Thailand Paul lives in Thailand. Hence, Thailand Paul, subscribe to his channel. It's dope. Food travel, some shit like that. It's wicked. I haven't watched it for a bit. I gotta get back on that because the channel is dope. It is really dope. So I gotta like get back on that. Watch it when I can. And I will. I promise you. I don't believe it's like what? It's like early morning in England right now, dog. There's messed up in it. And we play. So it's match day. Like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Arsenal, do you want some more? Arsenal, do you want some more? Because we're going to have you leaving London Stadium with guards. Going to have you leaving London Stadium with guards. And 3 points drop. 3 points drop. 3 points drop. Because that's what we do. 3 points drop. 3 points drop. 3 points drop. Because we're running the rule. Drop 3 points. Leave you in the dirt. Build a confidence up for Frankfurt. That's for sure. Oh, I can't wait for the second leg, man. Like, FrANkeL messaged me. He's like, are we going to win? I'm like, hell's yes. Hell's yes. We're going to win. Can't wait for them things. I can't wait for them things, man. If anyone's in need of player scouting, holler at me. Tweet me at from the Anvil, WHU for West Ham United. We did a show the other week, and I tell you, James the Anvil came with proper signings. Like, I want him to replace Rob Newman. Because what has Rob Newman done? I know he hasn't really been given, like, okay, this is it. This is his summer. You get what I'm saying? This is Rob Newman's summer. I want to see Rob Newman do something, dog. Like Paul Newman did something, dog. I want to see Rob Newman do something. Because if Rob Newman doesn't do nothing, dog, James the Anvil could get in there like swimwear and get the job done. Honest to goodness. Like, the players that this guy pulls out of his hat are nuts. Like, you know how Gio from Hammerchat has, like, the pink book of transfers? I'll show you this. James the Anvil has a golden book of transfers, dog. He has a golden book of scouts, dog. Like, scouting things. Like, no disrespect to Gio. Gio's, like, large. But James the Anvil is, like, King Kong, humongous when it comes to, like, scouting. And that's real talk. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please do. He has so much knowledge on West Ham United. He has so much knowledge on scouting. He has so much knowledge on, like, psychological plays. Like, we played Lyon, and, like, he had this whole psychological setup of how, like, they scored against us. And, like, and we scored against them. Like, with Diop included, I remember that one. And, like, certain man should have been marking this man, and they weren't marking this man. And then certain man should have been marking this man, but they weren't marking this man. Like, honestly, James the Anvil, not only is he, like, a good scout, like, he's playing chess, not checkers. And he's not playing that normal chess. He's, like, on some Big Bang Theory things, but it's, like, some 3D chess things, doc, when it comes to scouting. Swear on my life. I was well impressed. I did a show with him the other week, and oh my days, I can't wait to do another one with him, because you know how I'm always talking? Like, I'm like, rabbit, waffle. That's probably the one time that you see me just, like, kind of take a back seat. And I just was like, and I was listening to everything the man said. And I was just like, whoa, yes, that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, that's who we need. Yes, real talk. Go to James the Anvil and what is it? From the Anvil. From the Anvil. Go to From the Anvil. It's fire. Y'all will fall in love with it, man. It's madness. And big up West Ham Network, because Big A was on the show earlier today, and, like, that's my friend, man. That's my blood, as well as James the Anvil, like 100. We developed a friendship. I'll show you Big A. Me and him developed a friendship. Like, homeboy spits bars on my WhatsApp. I ain't even playing with you. Big A, Anton Baker. Like, yo, homeboy spits bars on my WhatsApp, dog. Like, real talk. Big up Freddie, too, yeah? Big up Freddie. But it's like, yo, Anton spits bars on my WhatsApp, and he can spit, dog. Like, I can spit with the best of them. Anton, he can spit with the best of them, dog. And he doesn't think he can spit with the best of them, but he can. Like, homeboy has skills to pay the bills. Trust me. Trust me. Yo, it's insane. So, yeah, big up from the Anvil. Subscribe. Big up Tyler and Paul. Please subscribe. Big up West Ham Network. Please subscribe. While I'm going off, I'm just going to say, like, they're ill. They're ill. Like, yo. Like, oh, it gives me goosebumps, dog. Straight up. Like, the people I'm able to, like, share thoughts with and talk with, it's a dream for me, man. Because all I do is think about West Ham, breathe West Ham, eat West Ham, ship West Ham, love West Ham. And it's like, the people that I talk to, they give their different aspects of what they like to see at West Ham. You know what I mean? Honest to goodness. It's like, honest to goodness. And there's way more channels that I talk to that, like, they're on the same wavelength, but they got their own ideas and you know what I mean? They're their own fascinations, their own ideologies of what they'd like to see at West Ham. And it's beautiful to see. It's not just the same old jargon, bargain, blarging. Like, you get, like, top quality, like, material from these, like, mother duckers, man. And I'm not talking about material to, like, put on my channel. I'm talking about material that they put on their channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think, because, like, you got DJ Rusty B, yeah? And people think, oh, he's just a DJ. Oh, he just likes to have a chat and go through the comments. Piss off. DJ Rusty B is one of the most intelligent West Ham United followers that I know. His history and his like outlook on West Ham as a club is phenomenal. It's really big plays. Like, and big plays. Wow, I just segued into that. Same thing people think about Charlie Walsh, Charlito. Oh, well, he just does watch-alongs and he's baby bells. Piss off. Charlie Walsh is one of the most intelligent, put together people that I know who has his own ideologies of West Ham. Another one is aNdeLz 32. He impresses me every day. And then you got, like, these people I see as, like, how can I say it? These two people who are both dickheads. No, I'm playing. I love them to pieces. But these two people who I see as, like, the upper crust of, like, the West Ham YouTube scene. You know what I mean? Like, they're like the upper crust. And that's Gatesy and that's Duke. And what they put down, I think, is underrated because I think they are this high. I think they, like, I rate them like Declan Rice. Like, straight up, I rate them like my two hats. I rate them like Only Fools and Horses. Now, the segue. Milesy, West Ham Reunited. Homeboy was on, like, Sky Sports. Superstar. And he conducted himself very well. And he's massive. He is massive, Doc. He's a unit. So is Anton, by the way. But, like, Milesey's a unit. So is Lucas, by the way. So is Duke, by the way. Everybody's a unit. When I go off to England, dog, I'm going to be, like, biting ankles. Because, like, I'm, like, 5 foot nothing. If 5 foot something, dog. But it's like, yo, man, I'm showing you. Duke and Gatesy put it down, dog. Charlie Walsh puts it down, dog. Like, Rusty B puts it down, dog. Like, oh, my goodness. There's so many. And then you got, like, JP from the In-Betweeners. I'm just playing. Big yourself up. Yo, I gotta put it like that, though. But JB from the JB. It's not JB. It's JB Smooth. It's JP Smooth. But on JP, dog, homeboy puts two things down, and it's like everybody has their own angle. That's what we have to keep doing when we're doing these West Ham United channels. We have to have our own angle. Now, like, I just talk a bunch of bollocks, but I'm West Ham through and through. You got, like, Duke and Gatesy statistics here, there, everywhere. You got James the Anvil, like, yo, homeboy scouting better than any scout we got at the club. Then you got, like, DJ Rusty Beat, makes everybody feel comfortable, interviews every player that's ever played for West Ham. Then you got Anton, again, statistics, has a laugh. You get what I'm saying? Then you got Budgie. Budgie's like a mix between all of those. Green Street Elite. He's like statistic-wise. He likes to have a laugh-wise. He's like down-to-earth folk. What you see is what you get. Like, big up Budgie and Kieran, and because Kieran comes on the show mad. You know what I mean? And then Young J, AK to the E. Like, come on. The future, like Sky Sports, like representator. Man, like, yo, that man's gonna like run all of like two things in football. Don't be surprised if he's like a pundit like in like a year from now. I ain't even playing with you. He's so much steps ahead than his age. He's like Doogie Howser of like football. Yeah, JAK to the E. I'm telling you, Richie Rich, you better put a leash on that boy because he is the Doogie Howser of like football. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not even playing with you, man. Like, he's mad. He's mad. Like, absolutely mad. Then you got like West Ham United, Andy Miles. He's like a mix between Budgie, Forged from Iron, and like West Ham RaNdoM and West Ham Network. Because, like, he likes to have a laugh. He gets down with statistics. He gets down with, like, you know, putting two things down. He gets busy with, like, just football knowledge in general. He'll even talk to you about shirt stock. What other West Ham, like, channel, you know, that talks to you about shirt stock? Monty talks about shirt stock. Like, what's your favorite kit? You get what I'm saying? What's your favorite kit? That's a niche right there, Doc. That's a niche right there. Homeboy kills it. You know? Trust me, man. Hold on. Gotta get to comments still, man. I'm going off like just bigging up everybody, but they deserve it. They deserve it. Sometimes you just have to do that, Doc, because you know what? We all have our own way of approaching this, and we're all friends. And that's what, like, I got shivers just saying that. And I sent a video out to, like, everybody who, like, I consider my friend. You know what I mean? And it's like, honestly, we, like, it could be here, it could be gone. But, like, if you're able to, like, just cool, chill out, respect one another's views, have trust, like, yo, friendship is the biggest thing going. And it's like, you get other, like, West Ham YouTube channels who just want to, like, kind of fend you off. And, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And it's like, Gretchen, if we're all friends up in the mix, you know how large we could make this? If we were more than a family, do you know how large we could make this? Like, and it ain't just about people individually. It's about West Ham United 100%. We're just kind of passing the message through us. But everybody's doing it in a different way. How did the show go this way? I don't know. I just started going off, had a bit to drink, smoked a little zooey. So it's like, I'm just vibing out. Can I vibe out? Am I allowed to vibe out? Because, like, I'm vibing out. So deal with it. I'm vibing out, dog. I am vibing the out straight up 100%. And then, like, yo, you got American Hammers TV, American Hammers Network. Lee is bomb. Like, I'm banned from that channel because I said something wrong. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was basically talking about how, like, a lot of the Manchester United supporters are brown. Because I didn't want to say, oh, a lot of the Man United supporters are Packies. Because I don't talk like that. You know what I mean? If you're brown, you're brown. You're black, you're black. You're white, you're white. I get it. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, a lot of the Man United supporters are brown, and people took offense to that. And I don't have a racist bone in my body, doc. I don't see color. And Gatesy pulled me up about that. He's like, well, if you don't see color, why do you say that? I was like, because I wanted to like get my point across, but I wanted to do it in a way that, the man them could like respect what I was saying without like mentioning their ethnicity or their race or whatever. I was trying to be kosher with it, but man, the man came back like, oh no, peaches, this and that, no, and I'm not this or that, doc. Honestly, you think I talk like this if I was this and that? And I don't try to talk like how I talk. I just talk how I was raised and who I grew up with, man. Honestly, like, you might get a lot of Jamaican from me. You might get some hip hop talk thrown in the mix. But that's the people that I grew up around and who were in and around my circle from like, what, like 8 years old to like now. You know what I mean? Honest to goodness, man. Like, so I apologize to anybody that took offense to that. I really do. Because I didn't mean nothing by that, doc. But like going back to subject at hand, Lee, American Hammer TV, they're big. KDK is big. Lee's big. And Lee hasn't lost any love for me. And I showed him how much I respect the man as a person. Not as like some YouTube like kid. I'm sorry. And see, now I said kid. Now people are gonna say, oh, why'd you say kid? He's not a kid. But like that's my slang. That's how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Real things. And sometimes you get in trouble for the way that you talk. But this is how I talk. And I'm sorry if it offends anybody, because I don't mean to offend anybody. But yeah, I think Lee is a quality kid, man. Like, he's wicked, man. Like, I done told him how much I respect him, man. And like, done know, like what they're doing, they got a different angle. And then they have like different people on their show. Like James Fever's like a regular on their show. You know what I mean? And he has his own YouTube channel, E20's own TV. He does his own thing. And it's like, yo, they got many Atherton, Athers 32, he goes on there. There's many different like angles that people are coming with these West Ham YouTube channels, and I love it. I love it. The more different that you are, the better you will be. But you have to hold that love to the other West Ham channels in the community. Because if you try to go dolo solo and go rogue and A1 and things, that ain't working. That ain't working. We have to stick together. And there's certain channels that aren't sticking together, and they think they're bigger than the rest of us, or they just don't want to know anybody outside their circle. But the circle could be so large. Our circle could be the largest in the world. Like, you see the camaraderie that West Ham United have as a club right now? It's massive. I know that West Ham is massive everywhere they go. West Ham is massive everywhere they go. Wasn't it a beautiful scene for now seeing that? But we are massive. And we are massive everywhere we go. And we are massive at home. We are massive on away days. We are massive on the road. Imagine if like all these YouTube channels just like kind of like took part in that, rather than like slagging this man off, slagging that man off. I ain't slagging nobody off, doc. Like, I know I had a bit of a hissy fit the other day, and I was slagging a certain man off. And I still slag that certain man off, because I'm not impressed with what I've heard about him. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not impressed with what he said about me. So that's why I'm slagging him. I'm not impressed with what the man them DuN did to his brethren. That really bugged me. And then I'm not impressed with what the man them did to a next brethren of mine who's like a brethren. Then I'm not impressed with what he got done after. Like, I can't get into it because y'all are gonna figure it out. If you ain't already, then whatever. But I ain't mentioning no man's names because I listen. I'm not putting fame in the air so a man can get famous. You know what I mean? I want to do my thing. I want to join alliances with everybody doing their thing, which I am, and they are as well. Everybody has to push in the same direction. And there's a lot of us that are. There's a lot of us that are. And I feel that. I feel that. And the ones that I said, they're doing that. Like Young J, AK to the E, DuN, doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hammer's Chat was the first, like, that was the first, whatchamacallit, that was the first, like, West End channel I watched. Hammer's Chat, like, no, a lie. No, they were though, because it was on the same keel still. I watched Hammer and Talk, and then I watched Hammer's Chat as well. And this was when Kn0 was in his, like, I don't know, what would you call it? It was like under the stairs, dog. He was like under the stairs. He was like the people under the stairs, dog, doing his thing. And it was, he had like all like the blue styrofoam things up and rocking his thing. And it was wicked, man. It was wicked. Like, I watched that shit like Coronation Street still. I might not comment as much, but I watched like every episode still. I watch every episode of every West Ham fan. Like, YouTube things, like real talk. Like I do. Word up. I have to. Because like the more information I can get out of West Ham YouTube channels talking about like West Ham I love. Like West Ham Network is so diverse because they got like Anton who will come at you one way. They got Stato who will come at you like spit two things statistics that'll make you like swing from like building to building like Spider-Man. And then they got Russie B, who's like that. He reminds me of me because it's like, glass is always like half full, not half empty. You get what I'm saying? He's a legend. That man sends me a video from London Stadium before every single match start. Like he is my connect to like London Stadium. He is. And he does that out of his own will. And I love that, man. Like, I love that. And I love that man. I think he's wicked, man. Honest to goodness. To gracious to me, man. Like, real things, man. I'm being vulnerable right now. I'm being honest right now. But I'm meaning everything I'm saying right now. Like, it ain't about, like, West Ham RaNdoM and the new kids on the block. You know what I mean? And as that, I have learned from everybody that I said. I have learned what they do, how they do it, but you can't do it like how they do it because you have to come, like, on a different angle. You have to come with your own niche. You have to do what you do. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I just talk a bunch of bollocks and like, I give you West Ham through and through, but in my own way, as well as they do. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get back into the comments, because Peach is getting a bit, like, mushy, isn't it? It's a bit like, Peach is getting a bit mushy. Like, not cool, but very cool at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, trust me. Okay, comments. We have from the Anvil. Hold on, I'm just trying to work my mouse. My mouse wants to be like a stupid gerbil right now, dog. Hold on. Okay, we got James the Anvil saying, Stanley Park, are you thinking of? Yes, I was. That was it. It was Stanley Park. Bang on, my G. Bang on. Bang the on. That was it, my G. That was it. Thailand Pod saying what's up to everybody. Word up. Big up yourself. Go check his channel out. He's a Chelsea supporter, but listen, we all love him. Because he's good people, like. He's good people. You can't, like attract like, dog. Like attracts like, dog. You cannot not like what you like. And, like, I like food, dog. I like West Ham, dog. Like, he supports Chelsea, let him support whoever he wants, dog. Homeboy puts two things down, and it ain't no football channel. It's like food channel. I could get into that all day long, dog. Like that rate my takeaway thing with the Danny Boy thing on there. I love them things, dog. I want to do some of them things, dog. I know Andy Miles wants to do some of them things, dog. You might see, like, some West Ham Reunited / West Ham RaNdoM do some food things from, like, horn shirts to, like, Toronto. I ain't playing with you. Real things. It could go on. It could go on. You never know. Spread word. Real talk. So hold on. Hold up. James the Anvil. Hold on. I'm just trying to like get my mouse to work properly, dog. Hold on, my G. Thanks, Peach. The golden. Oh, I love that. Thanks, Peach. The golden book is red, but I put it gold because it is gold. It is gold. Like his prospects for scouting are flipping believable. He had me at like hello. Like his prospects for scouting are nuts. West Ham Clips. How did I forget to mention West Ham Clips? Because I don't know who West Ham Clips is, Doc. I think it's a consortium of like 3 people. I know who those 3 people are. I'm kind of narrowing it down to 1. But like, I think they're a team. I think West Ham Clips is a team. I never want to know who they are, and I'll say that every episode that I talk about them. Real talk. I never want to know who they are. Because like that's my Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, and Tooth Fairy. Straight up. Never want to know who they are, Doc. Never, ever, 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 ever. I love not knowing. Because it's like, they give you that money underneath the pillow when you like lose a tooth when you're a little youth. You get what I'm saying? Real things. Okay, James the Anvil is saying, I have more targets and I have them done for Tuesday. I'm back Monday, but have loads of stuff to do. I hear you. I hear you. If you would be if you would be nice enough to join me on, let's say, Thursday's too important, isn't it? Nice enough to join me on Friday after we beat Frankfurt. Like I don't want to like jinx it, but like, so I'll just say like, cause you know sometimes when you say like, oh, like you think you're gonna hurt yourself, but you don't say it out loud. Like, oh, I think I'm gonna hurt myself. Because if you say it out loud, it's kind of put into the universe, and you don't hurt yourself. It's weird. It's like reverse psychology. It's like when FrANkeL, who I haven't seen in a while, big up FrANkeL. He ain't a YouTuber, and big up WorLd, but big up FrANkeL. He ain't a YouTuber. WorLd is, but it's like, yo, FrANkeL. He always used to say like, yo, when anybody asked him about like his predictions, he used to be like, yo, if we're playing like, let's say Southampton, 2-0 to Southampton, not us, but then we'd end up going and beat them. You know what I'm saying? It's like reverse psychology things, Doc. Big up FrANkeL, Doc. Big up FrANkeL. So me, like saying, I'm not doing the reverse psychology, Doc. I'm just saying like straight up, yo, I think we're going to beat Frankfurt. I think you're going to get to the final of the Europa, and I think you're going to win it. I think our time's due. I think David Moyes was vexed, mad, pissed off at the performance that we gave against Frankfurt. Like, I thought we looked good. I was well impressed with the diagonal passing back because it let men go forward, and the off-the-ball movement was amazing, and it gave them more space, and they didn't know what to do. I respected that a lot. Big up Charlito. You got to respect that. Vibing. Don't know. But it's like, honestly, I did respect that. I really respected that. I respected the short passes. I respected the give and goes. I respected the 1-2 touches. I respect the balls being put in. I'm not so big on the short corners because we got big men up in the building, like in the box, in the mixer. Put it in the mixer, Doc. You don't see what happened when, like, yo, I think it was Fornals or Cresswell, put it up in the mixer. Bang. Yo, Antonio got on the end of it. And if Antonio didn't, Rice would. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. James the Anvil is saying, hold up. I gotta get my mouse proper. I'm hoping to get on Sky Sports. That's dope. That's the best news I heard all week. Actually, no, the best news I heard all week was when Andy Miles got on Sky Sports, and then Happy Hammerette, big up Happy Hammerette, my G, aka Jupiter, because she's a big deal, Doc. She's a big deal. So Happy Hammerette, aka Jupiter, because she's a big deal. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can tell me different, Doc. Just how things roll. Just how things go. Yeah, he's saying that he's hoping to get on Sky Sports after a university degree for it. Maybe they put me on the transfer segment. I would be over the moon. Like straight up, fly me to the moon, dun 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 dun. Then I go to Sky Sports and talk transfers all day long, prospects all day long, and who West Ham's gonna sign in song. And if we get Nunez, we get Nunez, and if we don't, we're wrong. No, straight up, I'd love to see James on Sky Sports. That would make my day, honestly. James, you're a legend, dog. Everybody I said is a legend. Did I forget anybody? aNdeLz. I always seem to get aNdeLz, but if it wasn't for aNdeLz, you would not be seeing me right now. Did I forget to name anybody else? I mentioned JP. I mentioned E20 Zone TV. Lawrence Watkins is in the building. Always. Wildy's in the building. KDK's in the building. Lee's in the building. If I'm missing somebody, like, show me, and I'll big you up. Like, yo, Gonzo and Gio DuN first, like, West Ham show I started watching. Budgie, Karen in the building. Bryce, of course, that's my boy. DuN show. How you mean? Don't even have to mention it. That's my G. Who am I missing? Anybody in the comments? Tell me who am I missing. James the Anvil. Who else, Doc? Who else? Who else am I missing that's, like, made the difference in your life? Because, like, those are the people that have made the difference in my life. Becca, Specky Becky, DuN, Athers32, DuN, all made the difference in my life, Doc. Lee and KDK, I think I done said that. The man and the gal, them there. Am I missing anybody, Doc? Maybe I'm missing myself, but I'm not selfish, so I put myself last and put everybody in front of me. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? Real talk. And I've always rolled like that. To the point, it's like I have people saying, like, I was dealing with this one gal back in the day, Doc, Andrea, and she was like, yo, Pete, you got to put yourself first. I was like, why? How better is that going to make it if I put myself first? Andrea, I called her Drea. Drea. She's wicked, man. My girl, like, yo, we dealt with it. We dealt with each other. We're still brethren, Doc. We're still friends. And it's like, yo, she done told me. She's like, yo, put yourself first. I was like, why? What's that gonna do? It ain't gonna do nada. It ain't gonna do nada, man. Like, support those around you, and good things will come. Karma's real. Real talk, man. And you know, like, I'll show you two things. Like, there's two things that, like, I could go on about, yeah? One of them is how, like, Green Street Elite, DuN. I said that, though, didn't I? But it's like, yo, these two people, they're very special to me, Doc. Very special. Very, very special, Doc. And it's like, it's... And, yo, look at Rise. This is always Rise. Checking out trains, like, how you mean? He's insane. But I love that about the boy. He's at the trucker, like, festival just now. I love that, man. But, yo, big up the man, and you know what? Big up this man, yeah? I know it's not on some YouTube shit, but big up this man. Because if it was not for him, we would be in a different situation than we are right now. This man has, like, ticked all the boxes into, like, West Ham becoming a top 14 for years to come. He really has. And you could go as far as, like, this man saying it, because he speaks the truth.
We are fucking massive.